Good day, everyone. It's your boy, my hero, the best young football analyst. So, if you're new to this page, please do subscribe and hit the like button. So, another game today, another analysis. So today's game it's Orlando Pirates, Amapaka up the Bucks, as you guys can see, versus Amazulu, Usutu. Another win for Pirates. Last weekend we faced Amazulu and we won 4-2. This time we won 4-2. I think it was at Moses Mabhida. They come at Orlando. They come with full of confidence. Although they lost 4-2. Pule X-Teen saying on Twitter or on Facebook, I don't know, his platforms, I don't follow Pule X-Teen, saying that they want revenge. They will defeat Pirates. He didn't put it like that. He put it in his own way, but it seems like they were planning to haunt the ghost, in which you can never haunt the ghost. Only the ghost can haunt you. I mean, you can never change it. This is not opposition. This is not cartoons where the ghost is being haunted. No, this is football. Yes. And there was something that was said by Pablo Franco. I don't care about his name. The Amazulu coach, saying that Pirates scored a goal against 9 men and celebrated like as if they have won the FIFA Club World Cup. Let me tell you something about Pablo. Your team is ranking 13 on the log, which means you're one of the worst teams in the PSL. There's no way you're going to the top 8. Chupa United are better than you. Test Galaxy are better than you. Maybe you're the third worst club in KZN. It's Test Galaxy. It's Golden Arrows. Yes, you're the third best club in Amazon. Is Amazon the third best club this season in KZN, but one of the worst clubs in South Africa because they've got the players. Why are you ranking number 13? Which means you're not a good coach yourself, And to correct you, it's not 9 players, it's 10 players because 11 minus 1 is 10. I don't think 11 minus 1 is 9. I don't think 11 minus 9. Tell me maybe if I'm wrong, 11 minus 1 might be 9, Yes, because I believe a goalkeeper is a human being. Although he's not playing, he just need to save the ball from going inside the net, in which he couldn't do so against Mabasa. Motra couldn't do so, one of the worst goalkeepers. He used to be good back then, back when he was coached by Penny McCarthy, back when he was supervised by Munib Joseph. But the technical team, it's we need to be honest. Pablo Franco is not a good coach. What has he done? It was not as if he was going to defeat Paris because he has played Paris 3 times, drew once, and just got his second loss against Paris. I mean, he's ranking 13 on the log. It's pretty obvious that he's not a good coach. They just took him since he is a Spanish coach, and they believe a Spanish coach is a good coach. No, Jose Rivero is way better than Pablo Franco when it comes to tactics. Way better. Although you guys gave us a hard time. But the stats don't say so. We gotta be honest. You guys were only playing on counter-attacks. You guys, Paris don't have 4 center-backs. They like to leave both of their center-backs and usually those are technically wing-backs. They're not full-backs. Lebitso, Hoton. They like to overlap. When they overlap, they leave Kloki and Sesane. So you guys have got Pule X-Teen, have got Mulenga, who's a little bit fast, Moremi, Letwalo. These players are fast, so that's why you will catch us on a break. Most times when Pirates concede a goal, it's a counter-attack. They usually like to concede goals when a team is on a counter-attack break. Yeah. So Pablo Franco, you're one of the worst coaches to ever coach in the PSL. Because at the end of the day, you will leave Amazulu. And when you leave Amazulu, you will leave Amazulu without a trophy. The same way you came, Amazulu lost to a final. There's this coach called, I forgot, but he was a white coach. He sent Amazon in the final when he defeated Killer Cheese. But, yeah, if Pablo Franco stays, who knows? Next season, Amazon might fight for relegation. But let's leave the politics of football and focus to what we have, which is the fixture. Paris versus Amazulu. Paris won. That's what matters. Yeah, we're ranking number 2. Hopefully Stellenbosch draws. I just do it for me. I forgot which team they are facing. Oh, Test Galaxy. I'm begging you, Test Galaxy. Test Galaxy. I don't know how do they say it in Zulu. But please, I know you guys can. It's hard for you guys to defeat Stellenbosch, but just this once, just this once. So yeah, they call it the sequel. The sequel. That's what they call this match. The sequel, Yeah, the sequel. Why do they call it the sequel? Well, in my assumptions, I'm very young, maybe it goes way back, but I believe they call it a sequel because it's a Spanish coach, a Spaniard coach versus another Spaniard coach, which are technically brothers coming from the same country. Just kidding. So yeah, I wanna start off with the stats. The stats of the Pirates: 12 shots, 4 shots on target, 69% ball possession, 453 passes. Whereas Amazulu were able to register 5 shots, 2 were on target, 31% ball possession, and 198 passes. You look at Pirates came to the game with a 4-2-3-1. Which the back line was Sesane. Thabiso Sesane. I like how coach has brought him into play, He has brought Sesane in a way that where Pirates don't have much pressure. Yes, Pirates, yes, they are dealing with pressure, a little bit of pressure. Well, it might be, actually, it's a little bit of pressure because it's not as if they're going to win the league. They are dealing with pressure. They want to go to the Champions League and try again and take the second spot. But also, that there's a difference competing for the second spot and the beginning of the season. You have hoped that you win the league, so there's already too much pressure because people expect you to win the league, but now people expect you to get the second spot. So you see, so he has brought him in, and since he has brought him, he gave him a chance. He did well. He gives him another chance. He do a few mistakes and a few errors, but he trusted him because he trusted him. His first game was against Sekhukhune, and he considered 2 goals, but still he gave him a chance. Under Jose Rivero. Otherwise, Sesana's first senior game, was against NFD Club, in which they won. It was in the Nepen Cup. Went on to play with Nyauza against Maritzburg. His first clean sheet for Pirates was against Maritzburg when Pirates won 2-0. And his third senior game was against Sekhukhune. His fourth senior game, I'm not sure. But it was against Amazulu's fourth senior game. His fifth senior game, I'm talking about when he starts. I don't know when he comes in as a bench, comes off the bench. His fifth senior start was against Amazulu again, and he got a win, and this time he kept a clean sheet, which means he's got 2 clean sheets into his name. Actually, he's got 3 clean sheets into his name. So yeah, Pirates approach, very simple. 2 hold-up players. Makaula, what he needs to do when Sasanya opens up and tries to cover for Lebetso, when Toki opens up and tries to cover for Hoto, that means Makaula, all he needs to do is to get in between the center backs and protect his defense. Whereas Tim, he needs to make those runs. He needs to hold up the ball, since he's got a better vision and he's a better ball distributor. You're playing 2 different central defensive midfielder. One is a ball collector. He collects the ball from his defenders, which means he drops deep and collects from the defenders. When he collects from the defenders, he then turns and looks forward. And when he looks forward, he then tries to build on attack. Now, when Tim collects that ball from the midfield, since Makala was the one who dropped deep and collect the ball from the dead end, Pirates built from the ball from Siposhine. They built from the ball. They built the ball from their goalkeeper. So when Tim collects the ball, all he does, he's got Patrick Maswaganya to support him, which means the reason Patrick Maswaganya performs well in Pirates because he's got a good structure to support him, which is Tim and Makaula. So I like how a coach likes to put in two different central defensive midfielder, because now when your ball rotator is not working, you've got a ball distributor. When the ball distribution method is not working, you've got a ball rotator. So it makes it much easier for Pirates to dominate ball position in the midfield. Whereas for Amazulu came in with a 4-2-3. Sorry, I was wrong there. It's actually Sekhukhune, then it's Test Galaxy, then it's Golden Arrows, then it's Amazulu. So Amazulu are the fourth best club in KZN. The fourth best club in KZN. They are the fourth best. There are 5 clubs in KZN. They are the 4th best club in KZN this season. Shame. What a shame. So yeah, I was wrong about them being the 3rd. Makes it much worse. So yeah, Amazulu come into the game with a 4-2-3 formation. Mutswari, Mobara, Ethan Brooks. They've got Ethan Brooks, who is a natural 8. He can play defensive midfielder, but he's a natural 8. Then there's Mobara, who's applied to play as the defensive midfielder. Then Mutswari and Brooks who play as the central midfielder. Why Mobara is playing defensive midfielder? We all know naturally Mobara is a centre back. So when Sikakane and Hanamub, especially Hanamub, likes to make those runs, those overlaps. So Mpahlele and Phillies like to cover up for those two fullbacks. So it makes it easier for Mobara to tap in and come inside the two centre backs. So it's Mpahlele, it's Mobara, it's Phillies. So that the defensive structure is then balanced for AmaZulu. So in terms of defending, it's a little bit the same, but Makaula is a better defensive midfielder than Mobara because Makaula is an actual central defensive midfielder. Unlike Mobara, he's put there to try and adapt in the philosophy Pablo is trying to play. So technically, AmaZulu are playing a 3-4-3 formation. A 3-4-3 formation with Mpahlele, Mobara, and Phyllis, then with Skakane, with Brooks and Mutswari trying to hold up in the midfield. Mutswari being the defensive midfielder, Brooks being the central midfielder, and Hanamub. Then in front three, obviously, Letswale Exton and Mulenga. So, good performance from Pule Exton. Good performance for Pule Exton. So, let's jump into it. There was a call. The referee gave us a red card. It was not supposed to be a red card. And a lot of people now are saying we robbed AmaZulu. I mean, do you know what's to rob, guys? You know what's to rob? Rob is when you go to a bank and rob someone and rob the bank. Or you try and break into the house and rob someone's money. Or you try to, like beggars always rob people. Or you rob people or you rob someone off the internet. How do you rob AmaZulu? How? Because at the end of the day, we were going to defeat AmaZulu. Whether AmaZulu got in a red card or not, we were going to defeat AmaZulu. We were going to defeat AmaZulu. You must look at the general play that was being played by Pirates. The general attack, defensively, yes, they were shaking there and there. Even Letswalo, he was able to hit the post. And but it was, even when Letswalo hit that post, it was already shown by the heavens that Pirates is winning this game. This game is given to Pirates. So yeah, Makaula distributes the ball, as you guys can see in the video below. Makaula distributes the ball. Phyllis misses the ball. And when Phyllis misses the ball, good run that is being made by Patrick Mosangani. And Mobara comes. He slides in. And obviously, it kind of shocks Patrick Mosangani. And as any other winger or attacking midfielder, he then dives outside the box and he falls down. A clean tackle from Mobara, but that's not what the referee saw. A big mistake made by the referee to issue out a red card. If the referee should have made a mistake, should have at least issued out a yellow card if it's a mistake from him. But it was not supposed to be nothing, not supposed to be a yellow card, not supposed to be a red card, because it's a good tackle made from Mobara to save his team. But unluckily, luck was not on his side. And yeah, he got the red card that he was not supposed to get. Good tackle. And at the end of the day, that free kick Pirates got nothing out of that free kick because Dlamini missed the ball. I would have preferred Mufokeng to take the free kick than Dlamini to take the free kick in that position. Yes, Dlamini scored the free kick at Moses Mapida, but you must look at where the ball is. In that position, I would have preferred Mufokeng because he is a better. You need a left footer. You need a left footer in that position, and I mean you need a right footer in that position. And Mufokeng is. He's got a gifted right foot. If we're talking about the best right footer at Pirates, it's gonna be Mufokeng. So yeah, I want to talk about Maswanganyi, about the impact Maswanganyi has to this game. It goes to what I've said about the play of the season can only be won by how you play your position. The way Patrick Maswanganyi is able to make those few passes and put in a through pass. He put in 3 through passes in this game. 3 through passes. You know, that split the AmaZulu defense. Let's go to the first one. When Maswanganyi was in a wide area, he was in the wide area on the left-hand side. He receives the ball. As he receives the ball, he sees Saleh making the run. So he's got a good vision. Because he's able to see Saleh making the run. As when he sees Saleh making the run, he puts in it's more of a, he puts it with his left footer. So it's an outswinger. He puts in a good outswinger. Saleng Mona Pule Saleh umkhuthi uzuyiphosa njani. He didn't even get the ball. Even if he had gotten the slightest of touches, it was gonna be a goal, and Pirates could have gotten the goal. Yeah. So it talks about how Patrick Masongane is very important in the Pirates build-up and in the Pirates going forward. Because you're looking when Bata almost put in a cross. This is the second true pass from Masongane. Masongane, Pirates are playing play. Masongane turns, and when he turns, he sees Mbata making the run. How is Mbata able to make that run? As you guys know, Pirates made subs. Pirates took out Tim and took out Makaula and put in Mbata and Ndlondlo. Mbata, one of these players are attacking. One of these players are not central defensive midfielders. Mbata is a central midfielder. He's an 8, and he's an 8. It's what we call a natural 8 in Mbata, because Mbata will go wide. Mbali is a ball carrier. So yeah, those are the specialties he have that make him a good 8. It's not a good 8, a perfect 8. And hopefully soon enough, Paris must start starting him, because Paris used to start Makalo and Mbata. I don't know why they stopped. So Mbata should start again, because Hugo Broos would need his effort. I think Mbata is a better player than Musele, because Mbata is not a back passer. Mbata, when he receives the ball, Mbata, it's all about going forward. And then Patrick Masongane gets the ball. The Amazulu defense is opened, and he puts in a through pass to find Mbata, but unluckily a good slide in from Phyllis, and he blocks the ball with his back when Mbata was trying to put in a cutback. So yeah, he saved the team, but he couldn't save the team for too long, as Mabasa got the goal, got the winner for Orlando Pirates. And I don't know what's the problem with Pablo Franco. So this winner again, Patrick Masongane gets the ball. As Patrick Masongane gets the ball, he sees Saleng again making that run, and he puts in the ball for Saleng. We know how fast is Saleng. When Saleng is making the run on the wide area of the box, there's a defender running with Saleng. I think it was Hanamub. Hanamub was running with Saleng. As he's running with Saleng, there are no players man marking Mabasa, making it easy for Mabasa to score that goal. So it's poor defending from Amazulu. Poor defending from Amazulu. They could have done better, because they've got very physical defenders. They are known to be very territorial, in terms of defending. But in that situation, they couldn't defend that goal. And yeah, Mabasa got the goal. He was little bit quiet in the game. Not much from him, but at least he got a goal to boost his confidence coming to the next game. I'm not sure which next game Pirates are playing, but yeah, him getting a goal going to the next game will boost his confidence, because I'm proud of my team. I'm very proud. We just need to keep on winning the last few games. We've played 24 games, 6 more games to go, and if we can win this, we can rank number 2 Amapax, because Stellenbosch will flop somewhere there. Yes, in some of my videos I said Stellenbosch might take the second spot, in which they are more likely to take it, because Pirates can also flop. But all I can say is, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and yeah, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.